Hello geeks and welcome back to Everyday Normal Greek. I am Stamatis and today we're back in City Skylines 30 episodes in the new series. We started with you in this amazing wonderful game that I just started playing with you guys and couldn't be more exciting. This little nice area here, it starts to develop. I will not call this a city again because we have to focus that this whole thing, this whole map around as I'm turning around can be our city. A huge potential for development. So now we just have in this area, we just have 3 districts. Actually we have more than 3 districts. We have 5 districts, okay? 3 residential, 1 commercial, 1 industrial. And the point is that right now I want to keep developing this as I see that the demand for commercial is increasing, but at the same time, if I check here, I have opened up this potential areas for expansion. I am really keen, I'm really tempted to start expanding over this peninsula here, which is right across this area here, which would be my main area for. And by the way, I really wish I could go in this building, but I cannot. So anyway, the point is that this potential area here holds might be the key, for being a touristic area and eventually then expanding this into downtown area. Even though for a downtown area, this area would be very much to the side of it. The other potential we were discussing, okay, I'm keep pressing escape button. Let's switch back to this camera again. The other potential I was thinking about was to make a downtown area somewhere here, maybe somewhere around here, but this will take me much more to expand. Because first I would have to buy this plot or this plot of land. This plot of land doesn't look very exciting. Has a major highway passing by. Might be that I could take this plot of land and build my industry here, right across the river. And instead of having this industrial area here, have a huge industrial area here. Might be that we could use this area for industry. Maybe a small residential area here, and might be okay, but this will cost 3,300. This is 5,000, so definitely this is a bit more premium land. This is 3,200. This is 4,300. I would expect this to be more expensive, but I guess it doesn't have any resources on it. This has farming resources also. This has farming resources as well. Let's open the resources map. And that's a pollution map. Okay, so we could have a farming industry as well here. We could have a big farming community here and start producing our own food. And later expand somewhere here to create an oil industry or something like that. Anyway, what are the industry specializations we can have? That's the thing. We can have farming, we can have the forest industry, and we can have ore industry and oil industry. And of course the generic one. Might be a bit too early, but still I have to think about it. I don't want to leave it to just pure luck. So yeah, so I was doing a small research about what the taxation should be. A lot of people are suggesting that 9 to 10% taxation is fine. And that technically what you want to do is you want to keep drawing more people on your city, not just messing up with taxes. So, but might be that we can try going even a bit more, like something to 12% and eventually put it down if we see that people are complaining about it, okay? But for now, this boost would help us a bit, and maybe we can drop it back to 10% nice and round. But I wouldn't want to increase it to more than 12%, maybe to 14% at some point if we need it, but for now, I don't want it. I just want to keep it as low as possible to make it attractive for people to come in. We don't need loans. And by the way, I was also reading a bit in the wiki pages of this like game, a lot of like of City Skylines. Okay, so like the curve that this percentage is, this gauges here are following, is not exactly a linear curve. So the point is that the further you're going lower or higher than 100%, the more let's say if you go to 120%, 130%, like the more money you spend for the same money technically brings you less efficiency. And if you start reducing this below, let's say 80 or 70%, the more you reduce it, like the less money you save up, and you like for the same money you get even less efficiency. So that means that to remain cost efficient and have good services, you should always remain somewhere between 80 and 120%. So I want to be sure that everything is between 80 and 120. Currently it is, and I want to make sure that this will happen like that and see how it works out for now. And let's just starting this and maybe think about where we could build our second commercial zone. Here it's prompting us to put road tolls, but we will not read road tolls for now. By the way, could we put road tolls in the main highway? Out of city limits, but could we put it here? Yes, we could put it on maybe here. It says already occupied because of the bridge. By the way, this is not the proper way to add tolls here like that. Yeah. Anyway, I think we need bigger road to add tolls, and that's not something that's interesting to me right now, but it would be a good source of income. So we have a lot of industry here as demanded. Now I see that the demand for commercial zone is raising, so we might be tempted to add another commercial zone maybe behind here. And by the way, transport is unlocked. Transport is unlocked. Healthcare, we have child health center and elder care unlocked, and cemetery. This is something we need before transport. Okay, cemetery is something we need because like people will start dying and they will want to be buried somewhere, or like being cremated. But the point is that eventually crematorium would be much better, but not all people want to be cremated. So we need a combination of cemeteries and like crematoriums. For now we don't have cemeteries, and where should I place this? Maybe somewhere here in the dead zones, you know, where I haven't, in the buffer zones and inside the district. These are expensive buildings with quite significant upkeep, especially the elder care. I would like to focus on birth rate first and foremost, and also I want to be very careful on how I expand my city further, because if you have played this game before, like you probably are aware of something called death waves in City Skylines. So the point is that because the lifespan of people is not randomized well enough, at least that's what I think, and that's what they say, that people are if a lot of people start to move in at the same time, then when they reach their end of their lives, they start to die out at the same time. And that's something that can kill a map. It actually killed one of my maps. It actually killed one of my test maps before I started playing like with you guys. So I want to be very careful, and I want to have birth rate, because if we check big birth rate, okay, because if we check our population right now, we will see that like 52% are adults. Right now we have only 4% of seniors. So that means that the young people are like 44%. This is a good rate, but we want to increase it. We want the young people to be at least as many as seniors and adults. Okay, so that the game is just going, we didn't pause this. There are a lot of adults moved in, and a lot of families. Oh, I see that person, by the way. Right now, I'm not seeing any cemetery. I hope I didn't plop it down somewhere that's not visible, and I'm putting this down for a second time. Hopefully not. Anyway, let's just put it down. Probably somewhere here. Yeah, people are happy. Extending happiness among our people because now they have the cemetery. This has pretty huge capacity, but eventually we will use incinerators. So I was talking about the healthcare, and the point is that if I check the population again, yes, I see. I really want the children to be, the young people to be as many as adults and seniors, because that means that we will continue and eventually, hopefully, we'll avoid somehow the death wave. Okay, so this will start increasing. I want to increase my births, so from 24 a week to be even more. I see that this line was disconnected here, and that is crucial. We could just do like this, and then we could just delete those boys. Bye, ugly boys. So I would like to focus on having this facility, not the elder care first, but the child health care, which costs 18,000. Let's let the game run. It costs 18,000, but it will allow us to... You see this hearse here is going to take the dead person. So, what did I do? I always press the escape button, guys. Okay, so what did I do while you were missing? So, I turned a lot of my streets into one-way streets. So, if we see here now, these were all two-way streets, two direction streets, and now I made them most of them one direction. So, technically, there is a clear path now. So, when you're entering this district, there is this circular road, which is one direction road. And also there is this other circular road, which is this one, which is also one direction. So this district has one entrance, and also it has one exit, which will make things a bit more clear. These like vertical connection roads have still two-way, and also this end here is a two-way end because there was no other exit, and I really didn't want to connect here because it will like you know, it will destroy this beautiful like curve here that we have created. And yeah, so here as well I was thinking that it might be useful to also have a one-way street and somehow try to connect these areas here. Might be that we could extend a bit this road, maybe with some curves again. Like, let's make it not going anywhere. So like here, like here, and then make this nice turn here. Go all the way till there, and then come back like here, and then just straight down like that. So we'll make this beautiful nice circle here also. This area here can be zoned. I'm very interested to see what houses will be zoned here. But the point is that I don't want to zone areas now, like residential areas. I just want to create a nice circular way. So this area here will have only one entrance. And one exit. Not that I expect that this would be a very like an area with a lot of heavy traffic. Okay, this was a historical building. Unfortunately, we will have to... Oh my god, it will go away? Oh my. Okay, bye. Hopefully something else will spawn here. Somehow the two lanes, one-way street is bigger than the two-lane street. Interesting stuff. Yeah, and the exit will be here. like this, and like that, and like that, and like here, and like here. Okay, this is a two-way, of course. This is a two-way, it's our connection to this beautiful area there. This should be a two-way. And I see already traffic piling up here. It's with traffic lights for now. It's handling stuff, but I can see this becoming very, very clogged. I understand that the trucks that are coming to supply these buildings, they just have to... No, where are they going? Where is this truck going, for example? The Lynch residence. Uneducated outlaw. Okay, it was a personal truck. No, but I want to meet about the minivan. Delivering goods to general store. Which general store? Let's follow this guy. Wow, he had to come all the way down here to be able to turn around. This is a problem. This is a problem that we have to fix. And this is already where I see the first mod that we will need to, because like right now I have no way we can go. The only thing I can do right now is I can go to traffic, to the routes. Yeah, you see, for example, everything is okay with traffic. Right now our traffic flow is good, it's 93%, hasn't dropped a lot. Oh, I see some water problems here. But why? Water availability is low. Let's check our budget. It's at 100%. Maybe it's time to plop down a second, like water pumping station is very cheap, and why not? Aha, but I see that probably we'll have electricity problem. Yep, we have an electricity problem. I see that right now, if a truck wants, let's say, to take goods from here to this let's say store, it goes down here, then this lane indicates him that he can only go to the left side and he cannot turn around. So he goes down there and he tries to find the next possible place to turn around. You see no, this is not like a goods van, but we might see goods van here. So they just come here in the residential area to make this turnaround and go back and deliver goods here. So this is a major problem. This is a major problem. And I need somehow to make, let's say, a turn somewhere here, and even somewhere here, to avoid people, to make vans choosing to turn around here instead of going all the way down here. And that will, just by doing that, will lower the traffic a lot here, because as we saw, the traffic is at 93%, but it can go pretty bad pretty quickly. And I see some traffic flow problems here as well, but not so much. I mean, like, there are a lot of cars, but traffic is flowing. And yeah, and I was thinking that this might be the first mod that we need, because there is no way right now we can open this this panel for streets. It's junctions here. Anyway, yeah, so the point is, we could say here to add priorities to roads, but I cannot, let's say, for example, what it's specific to say what the specific lane will do. Let's say that it can go left and it can turn around or something like that. So that's a mod that we would need actually, to be able to control lanes like separately. That would help us like manipulate the traffic, and also to be able to define no parking zones as well. That would also help manipulate the traffic. For example, all this big avenue here would be a no parking zone, because why? You need to park in the road when all these like buildings here, all these stores, they have parkings on their premises. Anyway, the point is that we have to find a way now without any like mods. We just have to do it with the vanilla assets. And that's an interesting part. Oh, we have unlocked, by the way, intersections like smaller roundabout, larger roundabout. People say that smaller roundabout tends to clog a lot. I have to try it out, by the way. But for now, I need a fix on this thing. It might be that I have to tear down the highway. The avenue, actually. This is like a 4-lane road that we built here. And replace it, let's say, might be with 2 one-way roads that they are just connecting as well. Could just downgrade those to just like some dirt roads here, like this, just to have the intersection and just tell, okay, this is more like a hack and not an actual solution. So let's go to the junctions panel and say yield and traffic lights. Yeah, I know. No, what are you doing, dude? I still have the update button on me. Like that, and now let's go to junctions. Turn off the traffic lights, and they say that these don't have priority, but these do. Might be that that's how vans can turn around more efficiently. Let's just see it. Let's just see if we will stop having vans going all the way down to this junction for no apparent reason, okay? Because you see now, not only they create traffic when they come here, but they create traffic when they're coming back to feed their stuff to the stores. Can we see vans turning around here? Yes. Okay. Oh my, oh no. Yeah, okay. Okay, at least it's better than having vans going all the way down there till I find something better. At least I will have my vans turn around here and just go back. And this gives options also to cars to just go back without having to go all the way to the entrance. The other thing would be to just make it 2 one-way roads like that and kind of create our own like manual, like custom highway, but not for now. Not for now. And it's creating like free parking spaces for people here. Because I will have to tear down the whole commercial area here. It will take me a lot of money. I'm on the green and doing well, but still. I see that there is demand actually for commercial, so might that be a good idea? Like that. Much better, I guess. I guess. So hopefully this will make the traffic flow a bit better. I see already a broken like electricity line. That would give us problemos. So let's just build this till here until here. Okay, that's much better, I guess. This would be more flexible. And this will allow for much less traffic in this junction over here. And let's break this down. I mean, our city has just 2,615 people and we're already like managing traffic. Okay, I see here might be also an issue. I don't want to have commercial right here. Thank you. Not here as well. Might be the traffic lights will work better here. Traffic lights were working okay for this junction anyway from the very beginning, so why not? Traffic lights will work okay now here as well. Yes, we have unlocked buses as well. The game was kind enough to remind us. Here I see they don't have electricity for now. It's just very fast connect like this. What about water? Water seems fine all around. Yeah, so okay, so we might want to have our first like bus line to try to reduce, because that's another way to reduce traffic, because besides roads, like, is to have an effective transport system. We haven't unlocked yet anything else except ferries, ships, which is not useful for now. We just have ferry stops, but this would be more useful, let's say, if we have, let's say, our downtown here, or if we have our downtown over there and we want to transfer people from here to the downtown with ferries, that would be fine. But for now, we don't want to transfer anything with ferries. We have, though, taxis and buses. Taxis are okay, like, means of transportation, but what we need for now the most is buses, and we need the depot fares, which cost 30,000, pretty expensive. By the way, thinking about money, I still have this loan which I could just repay. So yeah, not a lot was left, so I just repaid to be a bit cheaper on me. I have less money now, but I have no loan to repay. I'm on the greens, I'm gathering up money. Let's speed up a bit. And when we gather enough money, I'm going to build a depot. Meanwhile, everything goes well here. By the way, I think that a great noise buffer is trees. At least that's what I saw in the game. So maybe we should try to plop down some trees. What did these trees? Oh, this looks similar. I just want similar trees to them. This is very small. Also very small. A few of them. A few of them here maybe. The residential area and my commercial area, which starts to getting alive again. And we get these tiny little small shops, which are just gas stations and coffee shops. So awesome. We have gas stations and coffee shops just plopping down in the middle of the street. So cool. Yeah, elder care as well, but I wanted the child care actually, and we have the money to do it now. We have the money for childcare to increase our birth rate, as I was telling you in the beginning of this episode. How is this going? The cemetery is going good, I guess. No hearses are used. That means people are not dying yet. Just one guy died here. One. We have our first guy there since the beginning of this episode. So we need childcare. And then we would need transport system. Yeah, okay, I know about the tolls, dude. I don't want tolls. Tends to be annoying, this thing. This is notifications out of nowhere. We didn't put this yet, so we have the money now to do it. Where should we put it? I mean, this district has a lot of stuff. Maybe we should put it somewhere in this district. It won't be very effective though. I don't want to clog up a lot of stuff here. But anyway, the traffic will be taking this road here. Might be that I will just put it in that district, but this area would be beautiful for houses. Let's just put it here maybe. Somewhere here. Like boom, there. So we have childcare. Right? People don't seem very happy. But we got a nice tweet here. My little one absolutely loves toys in the waiting room of the new child health center. Yay. So hopefully this will increase a bit our birth rate. Now it's 24 births per week. And our adults are 51%. I want this to see it dropping. 50, it drops. I don't want... I want to avoid the death waves, or at least I want to be prepared with a lot of kids behind. It will be massive if people start dying everywhere, combined with unmanaged traffic. My citizens are happy. My citizens seem happy. 52, 82, 90. Okay, I guess I forgot to put a lot of parks. Oh, we didn't relocate this back where it was. Maybe we should relocate it to some area that will make people happy. Like, if we relocate this here in the middle of everything, it will make people happy. Let's do this. People are happy here. And let's put, not a plaza this time, but maybe something like, I see there is a dog park. Yes, here, dog park. Here. Just 40 per week upkeep. Oh, but there are even cheaper ones. 8 per week. Small park. 160 per week. 32 per week. How much is Paradox Plaza? 16 per week. It's fairly cheap. Basketball court is expensive. Okay, let's put a small park somewhere. Okay, this thing is called a small park, but it's anything but small. Somewhere that can... I mean, if we put it here, where the plaza was before, it will be able to get part of this area, of my residence here, and of the commercial area, which is important. Let's just put it here. And everybody's happy. And let's just put something smaller. Or maybe let's just put something luxurious here, like a tennis court for them, you know. I mean, these are like a high-class area here. Okay, let's just make people a bit happier. I hope this will increase their happiness a bit. And maybe increase the level here. I see already people playing. Good. We're still on the greens. We're almost at 3,000 people. How much is our next milestone? Now the milestones, of course, are getting more and more. 4,200. Okay. So, what is happening here? This guy is full of trash. So, what is happening to my landfill? Is my landfill overwhelmed? It's 10 out of 10. And how much is the budget for it? 8%. Let's just increase it to 100 as well. This just gave us 5 extra trucks, which I see they're just going now. I don't want to let garbage overwhelm the city, because this would be bad. Might be that we need a second landfill and we shouldn't risk it just by increasing the efficiency. So might be that we need to expand the streets a bit. So we just have 9,000. So let's do something like this. And this, and this. Let's just put a landfill there. Don't worry about the landfills. As soon as we unlock the incinerator, we're just going to plop down incinerators, and that would be it. We might want to get rid of that. No, just leave it, whatever. So let's just put a landfill here. And let's just zone out the industrial here. Like this. Everything else is fine. My god, this beach is going full of industry. This would be over soon, guys. I promise you, as long when I buy the second place. But I don't want to buy a second area now. For now, I want to just keep like that. So the other thing I want to do was, okay, we're having huge profit right now, and we're just increasing and increasing on people. I just saw the garbage, but hopefully this will roll out nicely. A lot of like 30 garbage trucks out there will not let, hopefully, the garbage pile out. I see huge traffic in this area now. Might be that we need traffic lights here also to regulate this. Let's open junctions. Or might be that we need to give priority to I don't know what. And where this guy's going? I just goes to Dine Oil. Okay. I see something is on fire here. I see something is on fire. Oh, and here is the fire services. Okay, it's interesting that not this firehouse here. Where are the fire services? One is here, the other is here. This one came... Ah, okay, it's within range. Might be that we need another fire service somewhere, or might be that we need another... How's healthcare, another hospital? No, it's fine actually. What about police? Our jail is kinda limited. But crime rate is significantly low right now. Which is good. I still see garbage piling up. What is happening with electricity this time? Okay, we're running low on electricity. Let's see our budget. It's on 100%. We might need another electricity factory. We might need... Where are electric factories? It costs 19,000. So temporarily, let's just raise this to 120%. And just let it there. And hopefully the electricity problems will go away for now, but we will need eventually a second coal factory. And we didn't do anything about transport yet, because the bus depot costs 30,000. Might be that very fast I'm gonna take another loan and just build the bus depot down there. So let's do this, because right now we're on the greens technically, where everything is going good. With the increased taxes also, people are happy yet, I guess. Happiness is like 61% already raised with a few parks. Like, people are forgetting about taxes just by giving them parks, you know, interesting. No, this is not happening in real life. So 20,000 loan would be enough, I guess. Yep. Okay, so let's take a 20,000 loan. And let's just plop down the bus depot. And we have to give it a thought now. You have to give it a thought because... Man, this episode will go... I don't want to make episodes that go up of an hour, really. But it's hard to keep up. So we have like one residential area here, one residential area here, small one here. And I already see the first abandoned house. Okay, because this guy had his garbage left unattended for very long. Hopefully the garbage trucks will manage to do better now. I like those buildings here in the row. My focus is shifting very fast. Here I already see huge pile up of cars. This we will have to solve in the next episode, but we need buses, of course, because a lot of people are just like commuting to their works right now. We need to reduce this. So we have 3 residential areas, 1, 2, 3. So all these people are just moving. Technically the main connection is here. So all these people are moving to this area. So we need so we might leave this for the next episode, because we're going to need bus station that is not yet available. Yeah. We need a central point to exchange. And might be that we want to see routes if they're available. Traffic flow is at 85%. Not good, it's just dropping and dropping and dropping. Whoa, I just see huge traffic here. Okay, let's do the first measure to do, okay? Let's turn these roads into one way. Very fast. Like this, like this, like this. This. Might be that we want to do it opposite, like that. So people are coming here and just turn to the right. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just turn these arrows opposite side, all of them. 1, 2. A million arrows now to be turned. So like that we want it. That might do something small, but also we need people to effectively live from here. Okay, one thing is that. The other thing is we need to reduce the amount of cars, of these cars. We need to... Funny thing that this town, this like universe has like electric cars called Edison and not Tesla. Interesting. It's funny, it's funny. But I like this humor in these games, like this, like funny like names. And the thing is that, okay, going back to traffic, we have to find the routes. Where are the routes? I'm just keep forgetting this. I'm just keep forgetting. Oh wow, it's a mess. What about here? They mainly go straight and right. But here... they go left and right. That's the thing. We might need an additional road that goes down here and brings all the trucks for the convenience stores over the commercial area here to avoid the like big pile up of cars in this junction. Because it's a really huge pile up of cars. And I see a lot of cars that simply want to go straight. And really, all these roads are important, so I don't really know to which road I should give priority. I should just declog them and at the same time introduce buses, guys. But we have to cut this episode here. We have to introduce buses and make some lanes to fit people. But it would be very long lanes here, let's say. We want to avoid cars. We want to avoid cars as much as possible, and I have to redesign this entrance here. Because this one proves to be major clocking point, and this also has a potential, but this is much bit easier to fix. I mean, already I can see a fix for that. Anyway, guys, like, I don't want to keep you anymore. We will need to have transits, like some buses to reduce. This would be the first way to reduce traffic in our city, which is piling up in mainly two areas right now, here and here. And makes sense, because right now we just have like two streets connecting all these major areas. A lot of traffic, a lot of back and forth, especially like with transport cars like to the commercial zone. Might be that we should break the commercial zone into two, but this just plans for now. So guys, like, if you like this video, hit and smash the like button and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this, and hit the bell button to get all the latest notifications about my YouTube activity in your homepage. And thank you very much for being here. Leave all your comments. I would love to hear and write and read and reply to all of your comments and whatever you have to say to me. And thank you for being here. Stay tuned. More episodes are going to come about Skylines, and I was Stamatis. I will see you next time. Bye.